Okay.
Have you visited in Nigeria? Have you visited Nigeria before? If you have, where have you visited and what do you love about Nigeria? Is it our food there? Is it about the people, the tradition? Nigeria. Tell me, just tell me. Just tell me what you love about Nigeria.
You didn't tell me.
Tell me about Nigeria. What do you love about Nigeria?
So make sure you double tap.
Please double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen to like the video.
Like the video, comment, share. Make sure you double tap.
Yeah, I mean, do the talking. Just for Kakama.
I would.
So tell me, what do you love about Nigeria? Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you. Tell me now, what I told you about quite Cross River State. Okay, tell me which part of Nigeria do you want me to tell you about? Which of the Nigerian history do you want me to tell you about? And I bet you I will tell you at a glance. Just tell me any Nigerian history you want me to give you now. I am going to say it. I'm going to tell you. Just mention anything and leave the rest for me. I'm going to do it right now. Right now. Tell me. Just tell me one Nigerian history you've been yearning. Boom. Salon Logat, colonization. Is it about I am not a fan of saying it is about women's rights, like kind of. Rather, hi, Muhammad Ripon, welcome. I am a fan of the fact that Upobo women fought the women's riot. Their leader was named Diara Edem. The leader of the women's riot of 19 was Diara Edem, who is an Akwa Ibomite.
Okay.
Yeah, who is an Akwa Ibomite. And so something happened that caused this fight as of that, and it is something that people should be crying. It is not what we expected. It is not what people were it happened in 1929 in Nigeria was too much. The women was too much that the women had to protest. Something terrible happened on the 20th of December 1929. Something tragic happened. On that fateful day, Sir Frederick Lord Lugard, late, was not around. He wasn't. I think he traveled to England for a meeting with the Queen. So the women put up a protest and they moved to the Amalgamation House, where they met the commander, which asked them to leave. That the man who is the kind of head of state at that time, the Frederick Lugard, wasn't around, that they should go. As you know, peaceful protests. They were still there protesting. They didn't go. They were still there. They did not go. One thing led to one thing, and then we don't know the command, but a command was given. Something tragic happened that day that till today we still feel it. We still feel the pains. We still feel for the love, for our loved ones, for our mothers that we lost during that incident. Actually, what happened? A fierce woman, women's riot, who was Adi Idem, was also there. So one of the army came out with a gun to hit the women, pushing them to leave. Pushing them to leave. Anger. The Adi Idem moved, approached the snatched the gun from the soldier, and broke the gun using her laps. She broke the gun, and so the command, but I don't know who gave the order, but we know that an order was given to push the women anyhow they would wish to, anyhow they would want to push them out, one way or the other. And that happened. The rest became history. And over 100 and something women was slain very day. Over 100 and something women was slain that very day. Which brings us to where we have at Ikorobasi, close to the bridge, close to the former amalgamation center, where we have the thumb of those women, where we always go to pay respect to these slain women that we lost. They stood their grounds. They fought because they wanted freedom of from the over what, how do I put it, overcharging of taxation. It was overcharged. The taxation was overcharged on everything. So the market women stood up and said, no, it is not happening. We don't want it to be like that. We don't want it to happen like that. And because they spoke out, because they voiced out, it happened like that. It happened like that. But there is nothing we can do about it. What has happened has happened. But today, I want to say that I am sorry to the families that lost their the strongest women in Nigeria, the strongest women in Africa. They stood up for what they feel was their rights. I am just very emotional right now, but the truth of the matter is, we love them, we miss them, we love them and we miss them. So, is there any other history you want me to tell you? We have so many beautiful history in Nigeria. Do you want me to tell you the history of Iron Bar? There was a man they named Iron Bar. Iron Bar was from Uran. He was from Uran, a prince in Uran. He was a very great man. His name was not actually Iron Bar. He had our ancestral name. But something happened, by that time in this side, during that period, the slave trade was on the high side. People were still buying and selling people. Slavery 52 was on the high side.
52 is a man.
Was on the high side. And so, please, for the sake of Chimaobi is Wizit TV, Wizit TV, Wizit. Then you add the TV, then just say you're gonna see her. So as I said, those things happened. Iron Bar, as a young growing up prince, happened to meet with the missionaries that came to their town as at that time to preach the gospel. So he met the missionaries, and the missionaries spoke with her. They spoke with him. They preached to him, and as God wanted it, he accepted to get baptized. After the baptism, he was given a cross to hang on his neck, and so he has always been hanging the cross on his neck wherever he goes to. And gradually, the people in the village, the community, started going against what he was doing, and they were saying he is accepting a foreign god and all of that.
Wow.
That he's a prince. How can a prince of the land accept a foreign god?
Okay.
And they began to plot against him. And so something tragic happened, that Iron Bar lost his father, who was the king as of that time. And after the death of the king, they refused to install Iron Bar as the king of Uran kingdom as of that time, because they were saying that he wants to destroy the custom of the land by bringing in a foreign god. And so gradually
Well,
they plot to take him out of the scene.
Wow.
And when that happened, he was there were plans to sell him out, you know. So they sold him to some foreign traders who came from Portugal. So when they sold him out, they took him from Uran, and then they took him to Cross River State, Calabar, where they sold him to a palace, the Obon of Calabar's palace. And in that palace, the princess began to admire the new slave who was Iron Bar. And gradually, the princess had to tell his father, who was the king, the Obon of Calabar, to assign Iron Bar to be always stay with as her personal guard, to be in her chambers all the time. So Iron Bar has always been there. Iron Bar has always been serving the princess. Gradually, the love grew from just a slave and master relationship to something bigger, and they had a thing, and boom, the princess was pregnant with a child. The king did not have any male child aside of that princess. And so when the king got to know that Iron Bar has gotten the princess pregnant, he didn't want to open up. He didn't want to open it up to. He didn't want to open it up to the people. He didn't want the people to know that such a thing happened.
What's your user?
Yeah, hello, welcome. He didn't want to let the people
Hi,
know such a thing happened.
Hello.
And so,
My username
and so the king
is Wizit.
now summoned
Wizit
the elders
TV.
and gave them an oath. They took an oath never to leak whatever the king is going to tell them. And they all, one after the other, took the oath. In my dialect, they call it Mbiam. What they took is called Mbiam in my dialect. And Mbiam is always very powerful. So all the king's men took the Mbiam. They took the oath. And they swore never to leak these secrets to anybody or to even their family members. So they swore. And then the king opened up to them that his daughter, the princess, is pregnant for the slave who is Iron Bar, and that he's planning to slay the Iron Bar so that he can take possession of the baby in the princess womb and can call the baby his. If the baby comes out and become a male child, then he will take over from him as a king. If it's a female child, then no problem. And then they all agreed. The kinsmen agreed. That was when he now ordered that Iron Bar be taken and be sold out. So the guards took Iron Bar. On getting to the street, to where they needed to sell Iron Bar, they discussed among themselves. They wanted to slay Iron Bar, not to sell. So when they get to the streets, to where they're supposed to do this, to carry out their act, they now discussed among themselves and agreed to sell him instead and make some profits. And so they blind Iron Bar. That was how Iron Bar became blind. And then they sold him out in a cheap price because he was blind. So you cannot buy someone that's blind like someone that is with sight. So they had to do it. They blinded him and then they sold him off. And then until fast forward back to the queen ordered that the slave trade be ceased, that every masters should return to their country. By this time, Iron Bar was grown up, and even the child the princess carried, the princess gave birth to, was male, and by this time he has grown up and has been visiting with his father Iron Bar, the prison where Iron Bar is, without knowing that that is his father. He has always been going there, meeting with the man and all of those things. And one day, he went there to deliver the message that all the prisoners, all the slaves, all the masters should return to deliver the message of the queen. When he got to that place, after delivery of the message, the man called him and said that someone told him that you are a child to the princess. Are you? He said yes. And so the man now, out of should I say anxiety, he called him my son. So when the young prince went back home, he met with the mother and said, there is a man in the prison and this man called me my son. Is it true? I don't understand what that means. So he took the mother and went to the prison, and for the first time in those years, the princess got to meet Iron Bar once again, and she cried and everything got exposed because the kinsmen took an oath. They had to still make the people believe that the boy is that of the king. So the boy must take over the throne. That is why up till today, okay, let me just conclude. That was how they crowned the young prince Obong of Calabar. Remember, Iron Bar is not from Calabar. He's not a Cross-Riverian. He is an Akwa Ibomite from Uran. And therefore, the son, the child that he bears is also from Uran. But they made people to believe that he is from Calabar, Cross River State. And so they crowned him the prince. And then Iron Bar went back and took over mantle as the king. Now, before they crowned the young prince in Calabar as the Obong of Calabar, they said it is only his blood that can crown him. That was why they had to bring his father, who is Obong of Oran, to go and crown him as Obong of Calabar. And after the crowning, till date, every Obong of Calabar has always been crowned by an Oran man. And that history stands till today. I wouldn't want to go. I would love to continue this story. I love history. I love storytelling. I would love to continue. But that is how the Obong of Calabar was chosen. That was the last time Obong of Calabar was actually from Calabar, was actually from Cross River State, was that king. ever since that time
Long time.
up till date, every Obong of Calabar has been an Uran man. That is the truth. Not. But if you have any idea about what I'm saying, if you have a counter idea of what I'm saying, you can drop it on the comment section and we'll get to discuss. I'm all out for. I'm here. Yeah, Williams. Hello, welcome. Good night. It's dark here. It's dark. But I would not love to go out. I have 137 people I'm still talking to. I would not love to leave you guys. Yes, we are here to discuss. So that is how.
Can you see my face? Half face.
That is how we had the Obong of Calabar coming from Oran. Till today, that is what is happening. No matter how they want to suppress the truth still stands. I am a storyteller. I am a writer. I am a researcher. I have done my research. That is beautiful story to let you guys know how this happened. This is true life story. This is what happened. Till today, go to Cross River State, ask questions. You will know that. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Till today, you will know that there is no Obong of Calabar that is actually from Cross River State. Rather, it's from Akwa Ibom State, Uran precisely. Till today. Till today. So I don't know how I'm going to leave you guys. So I don't know. This is 162 people, and it's hard to leave you. It's hard to leave you.
Okay. I gotta see your face.
Yeah. Well, how are you?
I'm fine. Doing, guys.
So we are done with the iron bar story. Do you have any other story you want me to tell you? Do you have any other story you want me to tell you from Nigeria? I'm all out here to tell you.
Tell a story about.
Any other story? Story. Please tell me if you have any story. Just let me know. I have them at the tip of my finger. I'm gonna tell you. But if you don't have a story, can you guys tell me your own story? Okay, tell me. Probably ask me to tell you any story from Ghana, cross Cameroon. Where again? Okay. I think I.
That's another one.
I don't know we buy them now. Sinero, we're gonna be on the corner. Me buy one. Omo kwen bodo login. Tamu log. Yeah, get views. Cause I would also constantly wow. So views will more count for you. You may be a views I do. I'm waiting for Rozo. Yaro 1 hour 4 minutes before. I have 1 hour. Okay, so we have just less than 4 minutes to be with you. We have less than 4 minutes. We'll come again tomorrow to get these things done. But just tell me, do you have any other story you would love me to tell you? I'm all out here to tell you stories, beautiful stories, sharp ones. This is true life story. This actually happened.
Double tap.
I really enjoy this story.
You don't very much. Everywhere good.
Everywhere good.
Okay.
Double tap.
Love
you guys.
I don't know down. Funny on the
So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you give me comments, share, subscribe. Yung America, 1 hour, more than 1 hour messed up. This is less than 2 minutes or 2 minutes.
Four. But
My friend,
good
evening. How you doing? You know,
very good.
We were maybe we go get it. Dig it over a market. Standing by that, oh, I am up to 154. Even if I bought so much money, all wrong. I mean, I'm not going to story. About interviews.
Like a life or channel.
Both channel live.
Because me is if I see one day, but it's just one day when I'm live. Then even that story when I never done. I prefer to go.
Story guru me manga story. Now ingat.
Then when see it on camera in face, maybe Nita. Even on one side.
After we bang down go.
I choose one day now.
They meet the same way wrong. I thought in review.
This life as an example.
It's you. In bang na.
Number.
Carrot they go come back. I
don't know. Okay. You can
both of you know get Calvary.
Comment
hello. Hello.
Welcome, good evening.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, guys. This is where we are going to end for today. Hi.
Hi.
I think we'll end here for today, and then we'll get to see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.
Nama. Não. Não pode dar a mandro, não é bom, não, ba. Oh, que bom, bom.